Good evening. Welcome to a weekly program, Aware and Care, where we are talking to Dr. Ambika Nair, who's the co-founder and chief consultant at Shantigram Group of Companies. I'm Madhvi Patula. Together, we discuss all the concerns related to our health and, of course, what's happening around us to keep our immunity strong. Welcome, Dr. Nair, to the program, Aware and Care. How are you? Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
All very good, doctor. I always like to say that I'm in the positive state of mind and body, but there are so many outside factors that are changing, so I need to boost up my immunity too. Winter is here, and I think what concerns most of us is a runny nose and fever. And when you go to a doctor, the doctor will always ask, what about cough? Do you still have cough? So today in this program, we want to talk about coughing. There are so many types of coughs. Why is it a doctor will always ask about a cough?
Yeah, because actually, it's a very good topic today, and I like to talk about that. Actually, I like the topic.
Thank you.
Okay, because the winter is actually winter has already creeped in. The problem is, why the doctor will ask why you have cough or not. They want to see what type of cough you have. Whether it is, it is called in Ayurveda, we will call it as Kasa Roga. Kasa, like a breathing difficulty. It is actually bronchitis. Okay, so whether it is, there are 5 types of Kasa Roga, normally in Ayurveda. So we want to see whether it is related with the Pitta, Vata, Kapha, or, some days, like it is Kshatraja. Kshatraja means it can be, with some injury. You had any other, like a fatal fall or anything like that. You have broken your ribs and all. So this is like that. And Chaya, whether it is related with the tuberculosis. That's why they always ask whether how the cough is, how you are coughing, how often it comes, whether you are having any mucus, type of mucus, color of the mucus, how often it comes, whether it is spasmodic, the interval, everything, why the doctor asks you like this.
So, doctor, there are a couple of types of cough I do understand from this little conversation, and I'm sure you're going to give us more details about it. So, if there's an underlying condition, your health condition, you have a cough. There is also a possibility that a person is not sick from other technical aspects of it, but still has cough.
Yeah, that can be there, because if it is a high pitta, high pitta people will have, because if you are exposed to the sunlight for a long time, if you are especially people in the Burma and all, like baking industry, you can see they are exposed to the heat for a long time, so they get bouts of cough. Actually, they may not have any other diseases like over accepting, because even before time, anything, like if you are exposed to more cold, you don't have any other disease also, sometimes it can happen like that.
That's an interesting aspect that you mentioned. So let's try to understand what are the different types of cough. When is a cough which that needs medical attention, and when is a cough that you can wait for a couple of days?
If the cough, like if it is without fever, it can be with the fever, without fever, without any predominating symptom also.
Okay.
If it is a small cough and a little bit of sputum is there, that's fine. You can, that is part of life, especially in New Jersey and all, it is okay. But if, the cough is really bothering you, you cannot sleep at night, you cannot talk. If you feel as if something is, like getting irritated in the throat while talking, even while swallowing, then you have to take action. You have to see the doctor actually, because there is no other way. And sometimes, you will have little cold also, because this is all kapha related. I'll talk about kapha related. Okay, kapha related means, like the mucus will be that it can be with the allergic, rhinitis, sinusitis, with the postnasal dripping, like you will have little bit of body ache. Some days, like a joint stiffness will be there, headache will be there, you feel fogginess in the head. Okay, you cannot concentrate on your work, you feel tired, you feel like lying down. So all these things are one of the factors. So if it persists, like some people will have only like one day, maybe little reactionary to that. Okay, then it's fine. But if it is like 3 days and all, you should seek the medical attention actually.
That's interesting. So we also see a couple of people who have a cough which is particularly pertinent to a certain time of the day. Only when they go to bed, they start coughing.
So that will be
and the regular time they're fine.
No. If the bed will be like more heated, you understand? Okay. Otherwise, it can be because of the dust allergy sometimes. See, this is all because of the circumstance also. And if you overeat, because this is kapha related, then again.
So
You
that
don't
there is a
feel like
pattern to it.
eating a lot, but you overeat and you
Okay.
overdrink the water. And people indulge in drinking. So they drink a lot. So then they will have cough. And they'll, these people, like their energy level will be low also because actually, because of the overeating, overindulging in all these things, eating, drinking, and everything, because this is kapha related. If the food is good, they have no control, they will overeat.
Okay. So that
So,
also
yeah,
affects.
and very, they like all fatty food, and they're taking so much of, like milk products, and even, like opposite foods. Whether it is night, we should have like light food and all at night. Okay.
So, is there something else apart from acute coughing and chronic coughing? Is there any other type which can be added before we get into more detail?
Yeah. Acute coughing. Some people will have little bit of postnasal dripping and sinus, and they may not get very heavy breathing issue. But chronic cough means it has to be taken care. It can be, like if we have to see whether the person is complaining of any chest pain, and the sputum is very less. It will be like a vata related. Vata kapha. So, like because the sputum will be very thick, as if sputum does not come. Okay,
That's
so
what it
we
is.
can see the crux, like because very, very thick cough will come out actually. They will complain of pain over here, especially on the chest area, and you can even see the back of the lungs also, like chest also, they will complain of like, because you can see them like when they cough, they are like very red. This is vata related, very chronic cough. So whether we have to see whether they are losing their weight, then it can be chaya, like tuberculosis related. Maybe it can be, if with the fever means it can be pneumonia. So we have to see that assessment has to be done and observation has to be done very properly.
And people should also come with, patients should also come with a chart and understand and show the chart as to when they feel that the cough is more or less. Or
they will write
what is
everything
triggering
properly.
it.
They will write everything properly.
So,
And
Doctor, coughing by itself is such an irritating symptom or a condition. It is not only a nuisance to the person who has it, but it is also a very discomfort when it is happening in a public place. So how does somebody assess a cough is contagious or not, even before they go to the doctor? So basic hygiene factors that needs to be taken care when a person is coughing.
they should not go in public places, first of all, when you have a cough like this. And anyway, now it is little more safe because we are all wearing mask. Okay. Otherwise, they should close their mouth and, like, because actually this is all like a basic rule actually. When you cough, when you laugh, we have to close our mouth actually. So, okay. So, like, because like in kapha also, because sometimes, that white mucus will come a lot. So, like, because they will have a lot of acidity. See, everything comes through the stomach only. What happens, like whatever you eat, if accumulation is only from there, whether, like it is only from the large intestine, because your bowel movement will not be there properly. Some days you will have like IBS. Okay, your apana vayu get obstructed. Instead of coming, like especially pushing it out, it comes, it moves up. And it obstructs all the strodhas, all the, like, because all the area, and it will be filled with vata. That's where the cough comes. So that's, yeah.
So does it mean that sometimes you often hear people who go on a coughing bout and then they start vomiting after that, or they may have a headache after a bout of coughing? Is that part of the same thing?
Vomiting is induced actually because that I will tell you, like, because that will be like a pitta. Some days these people may have little bit of blood pressure also. That can be with the pittaja or, like a vata. Normally, kapha people will not have that much of problem. Only thing, we induce them vomiting. Yeah, this is the scene in, like, but mucus will not be there. Only little bit of like a watery type only will come with, if they vomit like the vomiting will be like in pitta also. Yeah, but in Vata it will be less, but very difficult, expectoration is very less because they cannot throw it out, throw the cough because it will be very
So,
sticky. Yeah.
absolutely. And so when there is a chronic cough or a bout of coughing happening and a person is not taking medical attention, what other organs of the body can be affected? Is it the stomach, the shoulders, the head, or the eyes?
Simple thing, lungs.
Lungs.
Yes, simple, very simple lungs. Because pneumonia
Mhm.
means, the patches. Now what we are, COVID, what it is? Same only. If you don't
Same.
take care of the cough only, it will happen like that.
Mhm.
Then you have, like a respiratory distress. You'll end up in the ventilator
Okay.
if you don't take
So
care.
every time a person has a cold or a runny nose, mm, it's not mandatory that they have a cough, right? Some patients are
No.
having a runny nose and a cold, but they don't have cough. But some have it. Some have a cough.
If the
Is it
cough
because of the
persists
body
for more
constitution?
than, it is according to the constitution. Okay, if the cough, like it lasts for like more than 1 week, then they should take care of that actually. So there is a basic reason before that. And if they are having chest pain and all, they should go. If they are having chest pain, they will definitely go. If the cough is only there, they will never go. They will take, like a countertop medications. They will do all the whatever they can do, and they try not to go. Especially in this season, it is, like so many people will have little bit of allergies and all. Every allergy is
Mhm.
not COVID, because people get afraid
Absolutely.
like that otherwise.
And also with
Okay.
the flu season, people are a little more edgy about it.
Yeah.
So,
If it is,
Doc,
yeah, if it, sorry.
no, no, please go ahead.
If it is Pitta means, Pittaja, Kasa. So if it is related with the
Mhm.
Pittaja Kapha, like then it will be moderate. Mucus will be moderate.
Mhm.
Mucus will be very sticky, and it can be, like when the sputum will come out, it will be like yellow. Okay.
Mhm.
And like because Vata, it is less, Pitta, it will be little more moderate, but Kapha in abundance. You can see that people how in India you can see how they spit out like
Yeah.
so much of like that. So that's the thing, like how you differentiate it actually. Whether and not only that, if it is like Chetaja means somebody got injured, especially
Mhm.
seen that because they tame these big animals like elephant, horse trainees, because they have to talk a lot, they get injured, like because these people will get straining a lot,
The
straining
vocal
than
cords are
their
strained and other
capacity,
things. Mhm.
training than their capacity. Those people, get injured actually. Injured in the sense micro injuries, but they may not be knowing it. So this is kind of Shataja. So this, when these people will get, first they may not tell that they have any issues. Then afterwards, they will get little bit of pain. Then swelling can be there. And when the sputum comes, it will be a little bit of, like blood stained, sputum also will be there. So
Mhm.
like that, like they will complain of the pain, breathlessness will be there, dyspnea will
Uh-huh.
be there, real dyspnea will be there, dysphagia, like like because they cannot swallow because the throat will be like like a constricted, so they will have dysphagia
Mhm.
also, and painful actually.
Mhm.
It will be painful only. Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't
That's
share.
interesting. We only heard about two types of cough, or the common man always talks about dry cough or a barking cough, but you've given so many variations of it and what possibilities could be there when a person is coughing. So also please add a little bit of note here when people try to stop their cough, because like I just mentioned, it is very uncomfortable in public places, even for the patient or somebody who's in a gathering. So many times people try to control their cough and they try to hold it back. What do you suggest? Should they hold it? They should
They
not,
should.
or let the cough be natural?
They should never hold it actually because it will cause dyspnea, breathlessness, and like even like it can be fatal. They should go move away from there and they should cough because these are natural urges.
Mm.
You should not stop it actually. And
Absolutely.
like first of all, you should not go for public functions.
Uh-huh.
But if it is really must, you cannot go. But I don't accept, like because people going and creating issues because anybody they will give infection also, not to public. They
Possible.
should not go.
Absolutely possible.
So they should
So,
not go.
yeah. So maybe we should just give it a little an information here saying that if it is a chronic cough and you have bouts of coughing or regular coughing, whenever a cough comes, the doctor just advised that never stop from coughing. Move away from the place where you are. Suppose you're at a gathering or it is very uncomfortable for you. Move away, excuse yourself and cough, but never stop from coughing because that
Yes.
could injure your internal
Yes.
system.
If
And
I'll get a cough also now, I too will tell that I will cough. Sorry, then I will cough. Okay.
absolutely. I think it is all
Okay.
also coming towards the etiquette and as well as health of the body. So now let's start to understand what are the certain reliefs or what are the treatment facilities available apart from the conditions of the patient, whether it's because of tuberculosis, bronchitis, or cold. What
Okay.
kind of medications are given to somebody who has chronic cough?
Okay. And another is, Chaya. Chaya means tuberculosis. So they will
Okay.
have like a continuous chronic cough for a long time. People will tell that, that advertisement also comes in our India, that if you are having cough for more than like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, please consult the doctor. So many
Mhm.
people are, they don't like to go to the doctor. And, like they will have like a sputum purulent, like yellowish also, even with the blood also, and they will have little bit of like anorexia, like loss of appetite, little, like they don't feel like doing anything, loss of weight will be there. So these are the conditions, where we see that they will have, some people will have high fever, but some people will have only low grade fever. When you go
Mhm.
for the blood work, they will see that, like because x-ray and the simple things will actually like show that what they have it actually.
Mhm.
But people now more aware and people take care a lot.
They do take care of themselves. Doctor, before we go to further more treatment, I do see a question coming up that small babies, when they're coughing, and especially if they're used to pacifiers, pacifiers are stuff, they remove the they cough with the pacifiers. Please, your advice and to parents who have babies and who are coughing and they have pacifiers also.
Uh, See here, like because very small babies means normally I treat through the mother,
Okay.
because I have like a COVID child who is only 1.5 months,
Mhm.
because through the contact they got it. So
Oh.
I didn't give any medicine to the child. I gave through the mother. So if it is two young children means I give to the mother so that they are breastfeeding.
Mhm.
So the child will be better. But like we have like very good oils are there. Karpura, the oil is there that we will apply on the chest. Like the steam will be given to the baby, and
Mhm.
minimal medications. You understand?
That is
Some,
also possible.
whatever Sidhobaladi is there, Yoshadi Vatakam is there. That, very little pinch can be, according to the age, it has to be given. And, like Dhanvantaram tablets are there. Maybe in the, like what they need, because I cannot say that what all we give, because this all
Mhm.
according to the constitution. That's what I
Constitution.
elaborately told. Yeah.
So we have to assure all our viewers that even if your baby is having a cough and you feel a little concerned, you should definitely visit the doctor and get the advice, whether it's Shantigram group of companies or otherwise, like Dr. Ambika Nair always says, get the medical attention first. Now, Dr. Winter is here, and every part of the world there is some kind of weather-related condition that induces a cough. Now, what kind of warming should a body have when somebody is coughing? Because as parents, we tend to tell our children, oh, jacket up, buckle up, put your, caps or hats and keep yourself warm. Do
They
you
should
think that
cover
this
the,
also avoids coughing?
no, actually they should cover the head, because these all the, like orifices, these all the openings, like, like
ENT.
nose, throat, ENT issues. So,
Okay.
like because usage to the ustation to get blocked up and all. So if you cover the, with a cap, when you go out,
Mhm.
especially it is windy and chilly, so that
Mhm.
will be taken care. And wear socks wherever you go, and put the
Mhm.
shoes on. Jackets are of course mandatory, because to protect yourself,
Yeah.
and give them warm food.
And what kind of foods can we inculcate in our daily habits that could reduce this coughing or would smoothen the system?
What we do is that, because according to the constitution of the patient, we will be, like prescribing them the diet. So what we do,
Mhm.
because if it is kapha related, we tell them to avoid milk and milk products.
Mhm.
Okay, and no high carb diet, mostly warm food, nothing cold, banana, grapes, all those things. We, whichever produces the kapha, we will stop it actually. Okay, they may
Okay.
not like it, but there is no other way. Okay,
So
then
no
you know,
ice
like
cream also.
yeah, no ice cream at all. If they eat ice cream to them. Okay, then you know,
Okay.
like like nasyam can be done for them. Vamanam we induce when they come for the, because if panchakarma is needed, we do that actually. Vamanam, like vomiting, but here we don't do it, but we tell them to do it at home. Actually, we give like a medicated ghee preparation and we induce it. So that itself will come down. And if they have like a constipation and all in pitta, so we induce like, because like we give them for the constipation, we treat it properly so that their virechana will be taken care properly. And if it is vata also, vata means very dry, that very irritating cough will be there. So we do the Urovasti and all, and the whole body we do the Urovasti special therapy done on the chest with the special oils. So that will really pacify their cough, and they strengthen themselves actually the chest. Okay, and like we give them abhyangam with that. Nasyam will be given, and their food will be like cooked food, and we can tell them like they can take ghee preparations internally to soothe themselves, and whatever their food habits, we regulate it actually, because through the food only 80% of the 90% of the problems comes.
Wow.
So what
So,
not to eat, what to eat, that especially
okay.
we will tell them so that they feel much better.
So, doctor, coughing and scratchy throat, are they connected, related, or completely different? Itchy throats,
That
are they
that is
different?
allergic. Allergic. There will be some allergy with that. It's a good
Okay.
question you asked actually.
Mhm.
Okay, because this allergy, because it can be some allergen will be there. Maybe whether it is dust allergy, whether pollen allergy, whether maybe some chemicals what you use at home. Some
Mhm.
people will do the house cleaning and all. They will tell like, because when they afterwards, like something they use for the cleaning of the houses, because the moment they got inside, they got a cough. They
Mhm.
felt breathlessness, they will tell. So some chemicals, these chemicals are also like very bad. So, like because when you are calling somebody for cleaning the house and all, you have to be little particular also. Otherwise, you have to buy and give it if you are allergic, if you are having any allergic asthma or anything like that.
So, in today's program, any aspect that of coughing that you want to mention that we missed out, or any wrap up information that you want to give our viewers?
Yeah, if you are having cough, don't use any oil on the head, because actually it
Oh,
will aggravate it. Okay, and like diagnosis is more important actually, because how you diagnose and how you treat, and try
so
to eat very less food.
you just mentioned avoid oil on the head. So basically, they can still
It is
take
for
head baths
kapha.
and showers.
No, it
Okay.
is only for kapha people.
Only for kapha people. Oh, say,
Okay,
because I'm
other
sure
people
if
can
children are
do.
watching, they will tell their parents that no more oils. No, it's not for that. It's only specific body composition. Ayurveda is all about your body composition. What composition your body has, the medicine changes. So when a medication is given at Shanti Gram or by any doctor, please do not share the medicines with other people who have similar symptoms, because this is something common which the doctors and we all see around, that somebody has a problem and somebody else also has a problem. People tend to share the medicines. You want to say something about it, doctor?
Yeah, because actually everybody become the doctor. That is another thing, like, no, this can be used, this can be used. But it's all, then they will tell that whatever you gave to my uncle, it did not work on me.
Yes.
I told you, because we cannot do that, because your constitution is different, your uncle's was different, because why
Mhm.
are you suffering, where you went wrong, which constitution you are, that has to be treated. Sometimes, only with the diet changes, they will become perfect.
Uh-huh.
That is the beauty of the Ayurveda. Okay. And we tell them also, what to do at home, how to
Mhm.
take care of themselves. And especially, like during this winter, I will tell all my viewers, that please don't use any very cold food and all, and don't eat very late night. Everything
That's a
is
beautiful
available in
advice
our
that you have
kitchen.
given to.
Yeah, everything is
Uh-huh.
available in our kitchen. Turmeric is our best antibiotic available, and long is there, cloves. You can boil the cloves. Tulsi leaves are there. Ginger is there. or jaggery is there. So this all you can, black pepper, pepper,
And honey.
nitram, and honey. You boil in water with the honey and use it. Everything will run away from you. You will not need any doctor.
But if you still have a problem and still have some doubts, Dr. Ambika Nair and her entire team is available at Shantigram Group of Companies.
Yeah.
They're located at New Jersey. They have 2 locations here in New Jersey, but apart from that, they also do virtual consultation. But if you're coming to the clinic, the doctor has some advice to all our viewers and the patients who are taking appointments.
Yeah, please
Doctor, you
do the
wanted to
COVID
mention
test.
about the COVID test?
Please do
Yes.
the COVID test and come, because we are having 3 Sundays in New Jersey, but I want everybody to do the COVID test and come. Therapies are also going on, but the health department's protocol we are following very perfectly so that we don't spread, and we all do every 10th day our COVID test also to be more protective and sure that we don't give anybody any COVID.
Yes. Thank you so much, Doctor. See, friends, this program is Aware and Care. We bring awareness about all the health concerns. Do not hesitate to send us an email or a comment here which topic or which concern, health factor that you want us to discuss. We will be happy to bring that up in our next episode. And just like Dr. Ambika and I just mentioned, if you're taking an appointment, a COVID test is definitely appreciated. It is for the safety of the doctor and the team that supports and brings in the well-being of all the patients. And also as a patient, it is very important for you to know what condition you are in. Thank you so much, Dr. Nair. I look forward to our next episode with you here on Aware and Care.
Thank you so much, Madhavi. Thank you all my viewers.